Hi everyone, it's Nick, back at it again with another turtleneck because that's my go-to in the cold winter days. Even though I know what you're thinking. I live in SoCal, it's like we don't understand winter, but anything below 65 degrees for us is like, ooh, very, very cold. But how are you guys? I hope you're doing good. We are covering the second half, the last half of December 2021, and the last few weeks of the whole year of 2021. Crazy. And we're going to be shifting into from Sagittarius to Capricorn season, which is probably why I got a olive green shirt on, because I never planned my outfits, guys. I always just kind of like wake up and I'm like, how am I feeling today? All right, let's wear this. I kind of just go with the vibes. I go with how I'm feeling. And I guess it's appropriate for today. Hope you don't get sick of seeing me in the winter. I always tend to go for my turtlenecks and comfy long sleeves. All right, so I hope you guys have been doing good. I will be coming out with the 2022 predictions for each and every zodiac sign very soon after this. I just want to kind of do everything in order and not like rush or, do everything at once, All right, so wow, I can't believe we're at the end of the year. So like usual, we're going to be covering every sign, starting with Sagittarius, since we're still technically in Sag season, depending on when you're watching this, and then ending off with Scorpio, and all the timestamps will be listed below. Like usual, we'll cover positive affirmation, message from the universe, animal spirit message, a crystal, and then a general overview, what's going to be going on or energies for you, a love message, and then an angel advice at the end. So I hope you will enjoy these, find these helpful. My intention is always just to bring you whatever messages and insights that are for your highest good that I'm receiving to pass on to you with good energy, good vibes, because the world there's a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, there's always good and bad, but it just seems like it's very heavy, and it's raining today. It started raining today, so, and I love the rain. It never rains enough here in California, but I really like it. So there's going to be big shifts, big changes that are happening, that are already happening but are really going to be taking off in the last half of December. So what else am I going to say? I think I don't have any special announcements, but yeah, okay, so let's get started with the alignments and what's going to be going on astrologically. So in the second half of December, on the 19th, we have a full moon in Gemini. So around this time, maybe there could be a lot of chatter, gossiping, rumors, a lot of information being thrown out to the public, or a lot of different opinions. So just maybe be a little bit more mindful, selective around this time, around this day, of what you're consuming, what information you are listening to, reading to, watching, because it can maybe leave you feeling a little bit scatterbrained or like overwhelmed. You're just like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what to take in, what's real, what's not. So maybe just be a little bit more mindful, more selective, so you don't get too overwhelmed, okay? And make sure that you are not participating in any like drama, gossiping, and stuff like that. All right, and then on the same day, we have Chiron and Aries going direct. So as you know, Chiron is the wounded healer. So throughout these past months and this year, all of us have been having to go back to who we are and heal our ego, heal our individuality, see our vulnerabilities as strengths. And so I feel like at this time, it's going to feel like we have more ownership, we're more accepting, have more awareness of who we are, our individuality, our place in the world, and like we're gonna be feeling different, or maybe feeling like a part of us has healed, or we know what we need to work on, what we need to do moving forward. Okay, and then we have Venus in Capricorn going retrograde. So this can bring back old energies of people, places, things that we once really cared about, we once really loved, or had a strong connection with. But at the same time, with this being retrograde, it's either bringing these people, places, things back so we can resolve it or have closure or move forward. But people may feel like more emotionally detached, or in wanting to push away feelings, emotions, anything that doesn't make sense, anything that makes us, vulnerable, pushing away intimacy, commitment. So it may kind of be hard for people to open up and get a lot of emotions out of people at this time. So it can be a little bit tricky. And then on the 21st, we are in Capricorn season, or Capricorn season begins. So getting more serious, more intentional, practical, realistic about our life and our, responsibilities or finances and possessions, materials. So it just feels like we're gonna be influenced to take life a little more seriously, or be more motivated or encouraged to kind of like work on ourselves and our goals, our plans, which usually people tend to think about towards the end of the year and New Year's, right? All right, and then on the 22nd, guys, the nodes are shifting, south and north node. And as you know, with south node, it's like where we're coming from, what we're familiar with, what makes us feel comfortable. And the north node is like the future, where we're heading, where we need to go, our destiny, which can be very scary or very intimidating. Like what is really hard for you to do is probably where your north node is, or what you need to work on. So we've been in that Gemini Sagittarius node in the past few years. So it's now shifting, and on the 22nd, the north node is going to be going into Taurus, and the south node is going to be in Scorpio. And this is definitely going to be a big shift, a big change, and we're going to definitely feel it. So what's going to make us, generally speaking, feel more comfortable is transformation, releasing, letting go, putting an end to things, cleaning up, doing shadow work. But this can also make people feel more comfortable with being sneaky, shady, manipulative, usually emotional tactics to get away with things. So you just don't want to fall into the negative aspect, because it's always good to transform, release, let go, but you don't want to let it get too far, because the north node is encouraging us now, okay, we've done the healing, transformation, or shadow work, or continue to do that as much as you need to, but then now we need to start building and structuring our foundation of who we are, our values, our self-esteem, our self-worth, what is important to us. Let's build a structure, let's build a new foundation and make that solid. I feel like this may make people either become too focused on superficial things, but also can make people want to be more realistic and more practical about their goals and their values. So it can go either way, and I feel like Taurians are going to be that like example of what we need to do or not to do. But if you want to be aligned with the energies, make sure you're following the positive traits of Taurus that can lead you to where you need to be. So creating a structure, a foundation in your life, working on your value, your self-worth, your self-esteem, taking care of yourself, self-care, building a strong foundation. Taurus is Venus, right? So love, people may want to do things now that they really love, that actually resonate with them, and put all their efforts and actions towards those things. So there's gonna be a big shift here, okay? All right, and then on the 24th, we have, Christmas evening, or Christmas Eve, Saturn in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus retrograde. So again, that's like that, bringing back that resistance and tension of radical change and, values and like the timing of everything. So it can be a little bit a difficult energy, but it's going to be the last one of the year. And then on the 25th, Christmas. So Merry Christmas for anyone who celebrates, or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the other ones, I don't know. So Merry Christmas, happy holidays, let's just say that. And then at the end of the month, on the 29th, we have Jupiter entering Pisces. So I like this alignment. I really like this because Jupiter has been in like Aquarius for most of the year, I think, right? So this is going to be an expansion of compassion, love, spirituality, forgiveness, healing, giving. I like this, okay? I feel like this is going to be exactly what we need to bring more love into the world, to bring more excitement, belief, faith. So this can be an overall very positive day at this time, or very positive energy, okay? So I feel like it's much needed. Whew, a lot of stuff going on. All right, so let's get started now. Let's go with Sagittarius. So hi Sagittarians, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. Happy birthday to all of you guys. Let me know in the comments if it's your birthday or if it already passed. And I hope you have a good one, or I hope you had a good one. All right, so let's get started. So your first affirmation is I am kind. I am kind. Beautiful. I hope you are kind. I hope you're not mean. I would like to think most of you are probably kind people, but it's good to get a reminder, you know, I'm kind. I'm a good person. I'm kind. And then your second affirmation is I can handle anything that comes my way. I can handle anything that comes my way. Yep, you can. So say that to yourself, especially if you feel like you're going through something difficult or you're stressed about it, you're like anxious or a little bit fearful. Be like, nah, you know what? Let me brush it off my shoulders. I can handle it. It's no big deal. And if I am confused about it, if it's a little bit scary, I know if I just jump in and I experience it, I'm going to learn something from it. Okay? All right, and then your message from the universe, it says, thank God, and it's card number 55. So 55 or the number 10 as well could be meaningful for you at this time. So the universe wants you to give thanks to, you know, God, universe, angels, whatever it is that you believe in, your belief systems, but give thanks. Be thankful for where you are right now, even if it's not where you are exactly happy or where you want to be. Be thankful for anything good that you have in your life. Be thankful for you, okay? The roof over your head, having the ability to maybe watch this, to be able to sleep in a bed, have food on the table. Give thanks. And if you are experiencing, or if you have experienced really good blessings or good things that have happened in your life, make sure you're always being appreciative and giving back or being thankful for that and not feeling ever like entitled to everything. Okay, because it's that moment when we feel like, oh, we deserve everything. Entitled isn't when things can get taken away from us. So always give thanks, all right? And then your animal spirit message is coming from the rhino. And again, we have 5 again, so 50. So there's changes, I think, that have been happening or are going to be happening for you. And a need to express it and express yourself authentically, okay? So the rhino spirit wants to tell you that you are overcoming any obstacles, and you can overcome any obstacles. Ooh, all right. I like that. Strong energy. And then your crystal is the black moonstone. So the black moonstone is associated with the root and your crown chakra. It helps balance hormonal imbalances. A stone of new beginnings strengthens intuition and balances your feminine energy, right? Because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. And an affirmation associated with black moonstone is I now allow new beginnings to arise with ease and love. I now allow new beginnings to arise with ease and love. Beautiful. I really like that. Okay, so that could be a crystal maybe you guys can check out or you'll resonate with, or maybe we'll just make you feel good for a little bit. All right, so what do we have for you guys? So Sagittarius, okay, we have perspective and the 5 of Cups. All right, so a lot of water here. So some of you can maybe have Pisces somewhere in your chart, or you may be kind of in your feelings a little bit, feeling a little bit emotional, just thinking a lot or feeling just a lot of feelings at this time, or the second half of December may be a very high emotion time for you. And it feels like you are doing a lot of reflecting and reflection of, you know, your ups and downs, things that have happened in the past month or in the past year or so. Things that you have lost, or things, people, places, things that have come and gone. And I feel like you're seeing things differently now. Your perspective is changing. You're like, yeah, that thing went away, or I lost that person, or I didn't get that thing, but I learned so much from that experience, or I didn't really lose anything. I just found out more about me and what works for me. And I feel like you're going to be doing a good job or learning how to not detach from your emotions, but understand your emotions and why you go through these things and why you feel them. Not identifying yourself with like sadness, like, yeah, I may feel sad, or I may feel sadness, but I'm not sad. I'm not a sad person, and I'm not sad, but I feel sadness, and that's okay. But I'm learning to understand my emotions and feelings and why they happen, why they come up, and seeing the different sides, the different perspectives of, you know, putting myself in another person's shoes and in another perspective as well, so I can get a more well-rounded view of why I feel what I feel. And so I feel like anything that could have caused you heartbreak, pain, sadness in the past, you're learning how to overcome these things and not let your emotions take over, or not let your emotions control you. And because you can change your perspective, you gain so much power, you gain so much strength from that. Instead of being a victim to these feelings or to these circumstances that could have happened to you, that most people would be like, oh, why me? This is happening to me. Like, oh my gosh, I'm a victim. You're like, you know what? No, like, yeah, that happened. That sucked. Like, I was sad, or I was heartbroken, or I lost this, or I didn't get my way, but that's okay. Like, I learned about myself. I now know how to better navigate, you know, that circumstance or a situation like that happens again. And, you know, I'm seeing things now instead of like, why did that happen to me? What can I learn from that? How can that benefit me? Like, someone broke your heart, or you lost something that you really liked. You're like, you know what? I didn't really lose anything. I just found out what wasn't for me. You know, what's for me is going to come to me, and what's not meant to stay will go away, will walk away, and that's okay. So I feel like you're learning how to manage your emotions and change your perspective. And by doing that, you switch. It's like it changes everything, and you no longer giving your power away or being a victim to your feelings or emotions, which can be very, very powerful, right? All right, so I like this. I feel like it's a cleansing, emotional and spiritual cleansing that's going on for you, okay? And you probably have already been feeling different. You're changing, and moving forward, you're gonna feel like a different person. Like, you're not really the same. A lot has changed within you. All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling, or maybe wants to tell you, Sagittarius, is I'm fighting for us. I'm fighting for us. I'm fighting for us. So this could be someone in your life who maybe your connection, your relationship has been very up and down, or has been really bumpy, has been really difficult. Maybe there are family friends that don't like each other, or put you guys against each other, or there's obstacles, blockages between the two of you that are making it hard for you to come together. And so this person's fighting through. They're letting you know that I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up on you. I'm going to keep trying, or I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to try to improve so we can work things out. And it feels like this person's not giving up. Like they have the strength to continue moving forward because it's worth it for them, or you're worth it for them. So this is just kind of like confirmation from them, like, nope, I'm fighting for this. Like, I want this, and I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on us easily. All right, I like it. So as your angel advice, you guys got assertiveness. So your angels are telling you this situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So I feel like here your basic advice is to make sure you are being assertive, speaking from your heart, speaking your mind, not holding back, express yourself. When you express yourself authentically and truthfully, people have no choice but to respond with honesty and truth, because you are giving that energy and you're going to receive that energy back. So don't be afraid to speak up, even if you think it may step on some people's toes or may not like it. It's better to be honest than to live a lie, right? I would think so. All right, so Sagittarius, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Wishing you happy holidays and happy birthday, okay? All right, so now we're moving on to Capricorns. Hi, Capricorns, how are you? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy birthday to those of you who will be having birthdays at the end of December. Let me know in the comments when your birthday is, and so we can wish you happy birthday. Maybe you'll find a birthday twin. Okay, so Capricorns, your first positive affirmation is I am forgiving. I am forgiving. I am forgiving. So is there maybe a person, place, thing, someone you need to forgive at this time that maybe you're like, oh, I hate this person, or I can't stand them, and it's really hard to forgive them? It's those situations, it's those people that you have to forgive the most, the ones that are the hardest. You're just like, oh, like you can't stand them. You gotta learn to forgive. So maybe this is kind of like that little nudge, that confirmation, like, come on, Capricorn, just forgive, let it go. I know you're mad. I know they did you wrong, or they did this A plus B, C, but you gotta forgive. So is there someone you're mad at? And then your second affirmation is I release any resistance in me to accept the good. I release any resistance in me to accept the good. So is there anything that you're holding on to, any anger, resentment, grudge, resistance that you're keeping that is making it hard for you to open your arms and bring in good things into your life? So release those things so you have more room for better things to come into your life, okay? And then your message from the universe is connect with your soul family. And it's card number 20. So maybe the number 20 or 2 could be meaningful for you in the right now or coming up. Connect with your soul family. So this doesn't just mean your family, friends, but people who you resonate with on a soul level, like spiritual level, besides having, neighbors, or we just have other things in common, but people who resonate with you on a deeper level. Connect with these people, make an effort to connect with them, talk with them, and ask the universe, ask your angels, your guides to connect you with those people who are part of your soul group family. And I feel like you will find each other. And if you have those people in your life, make the effort to interact, talk to each other, and connect, okay? And then your animal spirit message is coming from the turkey. Turkey. And it's card number 61. So maybe 61 or 7 could be a meaningful number for you at this time or moving forward. So what does the turkey want you to know? Give with gratitude and grace. So the turkey wants to encourage you to be giving, not just to others, but also make sure you're giving to yourself. You're doing nice things for yourself as well as others. 'Cause sometimes we forget to do things for us that we do so much for others, or vice versa. If you've been doing too much for you, being too selfish, maybe it's time to give back and help others, okay? All right. And then your crystal is ruby and fuchsite. Ruby and fuchsite. So it's associated with the heart, third eye, and crown chakra. It can aid in awareness of individuality while staying connected to humanity. It's used for transforming negative energies into positive, removes blockages to loving energies, helps with insomnia, assists in psychic abilities and awareness. And an affirmation associated with ruby and fuchsite is, I receive loving communication easily from all realms. Beautiful. So maybe that's a crystal you guys can look into, resonate with, or can make you feel better about yourself. Okay, so Capricorns, what do we have for you guys? Ooh, wow. Okay, love it. We have Ace of Swords and Ace of Crystals. Lots of new doors, new opportunities, new beginnings you are stepping into, are going to be coming into. The old is dead and gone, okay? There are new, better things coming in for you. Maybe some of you are moving. Maybe some of you are relocating, or you're purchased a new home, starting a new job, starting a new business, project, side hustle, a new life. Maybe the way you're communicating, the way you are working for things is changing. There's like so many new things that are happening for you and new doors that are opening up that it's just gonna feel like nothing from the past is here anymore. There's so much new energy coming in for you. And this is gonna be very, very exciting. Like, I see this being like a new way of living, a new lifestyle, maybe even for you. New interests, new hobbies that are coming in, and even the way you think and see and communicate is changing. There could be important meetings that are going to be taking place, important communication, conversations that are going to be leading to practical, real changes in your life. So I feel like there are major things happening for you, but these are, for the most part, very positive. Even if like they're not like, the most fun or positive things, they are leading you to where you need to be and carving the path for you. So I feel like after this point, like you're never really going to be the same. There are so many new paths that you're going to be walking on and going on your journey that you are not going to be able to look back anymore. So it feels like you're looking forward. I'm just seeing someone with like a backpack and like a stick, and they're just like on this long road. This road, they don't know where it's leading to, but they know that they're gonna be in a new place that has new opportunities, new abundance, and they're not looking back. This person's walking with so much confidence and excitement, and they're not looking back. So it just feels like whatever is coming for you, you're going to be in a completely new space, new area, and nothing's ever going to be the same. So I feel very positive energies for you, where that, you know, you're building something new, you're creating something new. It's like this cardinal energy that's coming for you. So this may be a very important month for you, where things are changing, things are shifting. It's exciting, maybe it's scary, maybe it's uncomfortable, but I think you have the confidence, you have the intelligence, you have the gifts, the talents to go forward with all these things. So believe in yourself at this time, have courage, be brave, and don't be afraid to take chances and take new opportunities, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of opportunities, new ways to do things, and like a new lifestyle, new way of living for you. So I like this. Maybe you're making a big purchase, moving to a new place, new job, new everything, okay? New you. All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I was in denial. I was in denial. All right. So makes me feel like this is someone who did something wrong or lied or was pretending like they weren't affected, or maybe pretended they didn't like you, pretended they didn't have feelings, and they were just lying to themselves because they didn't want to be vulnerable, they didn't want to be honest, or whatever the case is, they were in denial. And now they realize it, and maybe now they're going to reach out to you or say it to you, or they're definitely thinking it and feeling it. But something that they did or said was not really 100% there, 100% truthful, and they know that they were just kind of lying to themselves. But maybe it was easier to lie to themselves and lie to you than to say the truth. Okay? And maybe I feel like for a lot of you, you kind of already know this, and you're like, yeah, I know, it's just a matter of time. All right, and then your message from the universe is to reward yourself. Reward yourself. So you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So give yourself some gifts. Give yourself some compliments. Make yourself feel good, okay? Especially if you are someone who does a lot for other people, friends, family, loved ones. Make sure you're doing good things and you're taking good care of yourself as well and treating yourself. Maybe that means buying yourself a, nice chocolate bar, or I don't know, going to a restaurant that you really like, or just buying yourself something that makes you feel comfortable, treat yourself, okay? All right, especially because it's going to be your birthday season soon, so celebrate you. Got to celebrate your life. All right, so Capricorns, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, when your birthday is, if you're going to be doing anything for the holidays, for your season. Let me know. Let's talk. All right, so take care, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, so now moving on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. How are you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. So my Aquarians, your first affirmation is, I am creative. I am creative. Beautiful. So practice saying that out loud. I'm creative. I'm creative. Maybe you are working on something that's very creative and you need new ideas, new imaginations. Practice saying that, okay? All right. And then your second affirmation is, I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me, okay? Maybe this has been, a little bit hard for you. Maybe the people you're surrounded by, you feel like don't support you, don't respect you, or don't care about you. So practice saying this so you can start to be around or manifest people that really resonate with you and really appreciate you for who you are and love your uniqueness, love your quirkiness, your individuality. Okay, as an Aquarius moon, I get it, I understand, because I love weird things. I love people who are different. Okay, and then your message from the universe is celebrate you, and it's number 6. So maybe the number 6 could be meaningful for you or represent something. So celebrate you. The universe wants you to celebrate you, feel good about yourself, dress up, treat yourself, feel good about you. Sometimes you gotta be your own cheerleader. You gotta pump yourself up. You gotta be like, yeah, I'm doing good. I love me, okay? Not in like egotistical way, but like just feeling good about yourself, because it's hard, right? Like the energy sometimes can be really heavy. We're always comparing ourselves to other people. Like you gotta like always be your own cheerleader, okay? All right, and then your message from your animal spirit is coming from the rabbit. It's card number 49. So number 49, or 13 or 4 could be significant for you. So what does a rabbit want to tell you? Now is a lucky time. Now is a lucky time. So you may have some good luck on your side at this time, or it's a lucky time for you. Even if you're like, what? No, you're crazy. I feel like I get no luck, everything's going wrong. Well, maybe that's gonna shift for you. Or maybe when you see a bunny, you see a rabbit, that is your sign that like, ooh, yes, go for this. You're gonna have some luck. Okay? All right, and then your crystal is the orca agate. Orca agate, I don't know. It's associated with the throat chakra. It's known for cleansing the aura and transforming negative energy, can improve mental function, concentration, and perception, aids in healing inner anger, tension, sense of security, and promotes calmness. I like that. And an affirmation associated with orca agate is, I now release with ease and anger, tension, and resentment from my soul. I love that. So if you've been feeling kind of tense or holding any grudges, anger, resentment, maybe this is a good crystal to check out and keep by your side. Okay? All right, so Aquarius, what do we have for you guys? So, all right, we have here the 9 of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like here, Aquarius, that you are removing blockages or finally letting go or being released from things that were holding you hostage mentally, or health issues, mental health, or things that were just like keeping you stuck, making you feel like in a rut, making you feel like not good, maybe depression, stress, anxiety, mental blockages, sleeping, issues, anything in all ways, shapes, and form. But I feel like this is like mentally, anything that was like keeping you stuck, making you feel small, you're removing all those things, or anything, person, place, or thing that was influencing these emotions, these energies onto you. And you're coming to know the truth. So I feel like you're going to find out or finally accept some truth that is going to be shown to you, or you're going to realize that is going to set you free. So you're going to be set free from something that was holding you down, that was stopping you from moving forward. You may find out a person, place, or thing or situation was not what it was. Maybe someone lied, or you realize that was not exactly what you thought it was, or someone was deceiving you, lying to you, was backstabbing you, or gossiping, talking about you behind your back. There were some manipulation or mind games that were going on. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be a participant in this game. I'm just going to choose not to play at all. So you can play by yourself. I'm not even going to play in your little game or mind games or anything like that. And by not choosing to participate, to play in the game, there's no game. So you can't play your game on me if I'm not going to play, if I'm choosing not to play. So if there was someone who was trying to go behind your back or mess with you or cheat or lie, you're seeing it for what it is now, and not making excuses, and you're releasing yourself from the situation. And this can be, friends, co-workers, romantic partners, business partnerships, friends, family. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be just romantic, but anything that was causing fears, doubts, anxieties. If you felt like, man, like I can never just like relax. I'm always, I feel like I have to be on high alert. Like I never know what this person's thinking. Like they're always making me feel anxious. Like you got to pay attention to that, Aquarius. Pay attention to how someone makes you feel. That will tell you so much more than anything they can say verbally to you. How does being in that person's energy, being around them, do you feel anxious? Do you feel like weird? Or do you feel calm? Do you feel relaxed? That tells you so much about a person and the connection that you guys have. Can you be yourself? If you're always like feeling nervous, or you got to say something, you got to do something, then maybe that's your spirit telling you like, maybe this is not the situation for you. Maybe this is not really for you and you're trying to force it. But it feels like now you're releasing yourself, you're removing blockages, and you're seeing things, you're seeing people for who they are, not for who you want them to be, right? Because sometimes when we love someone or care about someone so much, we want to see the good in them, we want to believe in them. We're like, no, I know they're a good person. Like, I know they mean well, I know they're going to change, but sometimes people don't change. Sometimes people use that against us, and then we'll take our kindness, our compassion for weakness and lie to us or manipulate us. So be mindful at this time of what you're feeling, how a person makes you feel, their energies, and that's going to tell you everything. If you feel very anxious, you get a headache, you start to feel sick after meeting them or talking to them, That's your body telling you. But if you feel very calm, you feel very relaxed, you're like, wow, like I just like this person's energy, I feel good around them, like that also tells you a lot, okay? All right, so as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling and wants to tell you, I'm seeing my toxic patterns. I'm seeing my toxic patterns. And not only are they seeing it, you see it now, or you are gonna see it, or you've been seeing it, but you were making excuses for them. So this person now is seeing and realizing their own toxic traits. Maybe this person's like a serial liar, like lies about everything, even in like meaningless white lies. But I feel like if you lie about little things, you probably lie about big things as well, right? But this person maybe that you were dealing with, or maybe you're still dealing with, is very toxic, maybe plays a lot of games, childish, manipulative, immature, or just has very, very bad habits, addictive behaviors that affect you, that make it hard for the connection to stay strong, to long lasting. And maybe they're finally recognizing that. Doesn't mean that, things are gonna change or that you should trust them, but maybe they're finally gonna accept that, yeah, you know what, I do have these toxic traits, or yeah, I am kind of like this. Okay, all right. And then as your angel advice, we have opportunity to forgive. Opportunity to forgive. So I like them seeing koala, mama koala bear, and little baby. Maybe you are from Australia, or have someone here could be from Australia. So what is the angel saying for you? This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So this situation or person that maybe you're dealing with, you need to forgive them, and you need to forgive yourself as well. But forgiveness doesn't mean that, okay, I'm just going to accept your toxic traits and what you've done to me and everything's going to be good. No, it just means I forgive you and I forgive myself so that I can have peace, and I'm not holding on to any heavy energies that are going to stop me from, being at peace or living my life. So choose forgiveness over anything. It's easier to hold grudges. It's easier to be angry and bitter, but it takes strength to forgive. So choose to forgive, and you're going to feel much lighter, much better about yourself, okay? It's not always easy, but it's usually the better route to go. Okay, all right, so Aquarius, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, what your plans are for the holiday season, and how you're feeling. Okay, all right, so Aquarius, I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you soon. All right, so now moving on to Pisces. Hi, Pisces, my fellow Pisceans. How are you? I hope you guys are doing good. So Pisces, your first positive affirmation is, I am someone who makes a difference. I am someone who makes a difference. So if you sometimes question yourself and think, man, like I feel like, I don't make an impact, or I don't know if my existence here on earth even matters. It does matter. You make a difference, even if it's like small little impacts with people you have daily interactions with. You do make a difference, and without you, the world would not be the same. You make an impact, you make a difference. So tell yourself that and believe that you are making a difference, okay? And then your second affirmation is, I won't worry about things that are out of my control. I won't worry about things that are out of my control. Boy, is that hard, right? So hard. You're like, how can I not worry? How can I not stress? Like, what are you talking about? So please practice saying this. I won't worry about things that are out of my control. I'm just going to focus my attention and worry about things that I do have somewhat control over, because in reality, we really don't control anything. We can really only it's hard enough to control ourselves, right? Like, it's hard enough to control ourselves. So like, we can forget about controlling anything else, but focus your attention on what maybe you do have a little bit more control over, instead of, stressing over things that there's nothing you can do about it. It's like, I'm just gonna have to roll with it. But on stuff that you do have more influence or control over, focus your attention on that, okay? All right, and then your message from the universe, it's card number 32. So maybe the number 32 or number 5 could be meaningful or significant for you. It says, speak with love. Speak with love. Some of you may have Italian roots or French in you. I don't know, this makes me feel like I'm in Europe, in Italy or France. Romantic vibes. So speak with love at this time. I think most of you are naturally very loving, caring, compassionate, sweet people in general. And the more you do that, the more you vibrate with love, the easier it is for you to expand, to grow, and to make a difference in people's lives. So don't change who you are. Make sure you're speaking with love, and that even when you're giving criticism or trying to help someone, you do so in a loving way without hate or bad words or, you know, putting someone down. You want to make sure you're always speaking with kindness and with love. Okay? And I feel I also need to let you know to express yourself. If you love someone, you care about someone, don't hold it back. Let them know. Okay? All right. Oops. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the armadillo. Armadillo, it's card number 3. So number 3 could be important for you as well. So what does the armadillo want you to know? Set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Okay? That can be hard, right? Because, you know, as Pisceans, we're usually very open-hearted, very loving, very giving, but sometimes that leaves, you know, room for predators, for bad people to come in to take our kindness for weakness or use us and manipulate us. So you have to be really careful. It doesn't mean to close yourself off and never open up to anyone, but just like your home, you got to know when to leave, you know, the windows open, when to leave the door open, and when to close it. You're not going to leave your home, your door wide open and your windows open 24/7, right? Like, so same thing with your boundaries. Know when it's time to close the blinds, lock the doors, and when it's time to open it up, okay? To protect yourself. And then your crystal is garnerite. Garnerite. I think that's how you say it. Garnierite. Garnerite. And it's associated with the heart chakra. It balances feminine energies, increases self-love and self-worth, balances and stabilizes emotions, and encourages a sense of personal well-being. And an affirmation associated with garnierite is, I learn to love others when I love myself. I learn to love others when I love myself, okay? So that could be a great crystal for you guys to check out and take a look at, okay? All right, so Pisces, what do we have for you guys? All right, so we have the 2 of Wands and Page of Cups. So I don't know why I'm getting like sharing is caring, sharing your love, sharing the message in your heart that you have with others and not holding it back. You have so much love in your heart since birth probably, that you're meant to share that. You're not meant to keep it just to yourself. And I feel like you're going to be speaking up, or you're going to be receiving messages of compassion, or people that want to talk to you, that enjoy your energy, or that you enjoy their energy, and coming together and in communion and exchanging energy, exchanging loving words. Again, you know, Page of Cups is like messages of love, compassion, compliments, loving, uplifting energy. And again, we got that like speak with love. So I feel like there's going to be love messages being exchanged here, not just like romantically, but even with like people, friends, family, co-workers, strangers. Like, I think you're going to be having a lot of loving conversations. Even if it's just like a short, you know, hi, bye, like quick little convo, I feel like there's going to be a lot of loving exchanges, loving communications coming through back and forth in your life. And it feels like you're opening up, or you're more childlike, learning to love freely and not take everything so personally. Because a lot of times I have noticed, like with Pisces, that because we're so loving and giving, sometimes we take things very personally because we would never do certain things to people. But I think you're learning to just like, you know what? I don't need to charge for my love. I can just give my love, and that it is what it is. It's like free energy. And I'm not going to take things personally if someone can't love me back, or maybe doesn't return the same energy in return, because I was never expecting anything to begin with. And I think when you love without expectation, that's when you gain so much. It's when we have such high standards, high expectations, that we always get disappointed because we expect others to love us in the same way that we love. And a lot of times it's not realistic, right? It's only going to be a few people in this world that you really are going to connect with, that are your soulmates, your twin flames, or whatever you believe in, that are going to be able to match that energy for you. But 99% of the time, it's not going to happen. So I think you're learning to kind of just not have such expectations, but give your love away freely. You know, just be loving, just be sweet without expecting anything in return. And I feel like you're charging up, like you're getting ready for something. You're going to be having more creativity, more imagination. And I feel like Jupiter going into Pisces at the end of the month is going to really be on your side. So I feel like things are going to be shifting for you, Pisces, especially moving into 2022. More love, healing, compassion. And you could be receiving a lot of love interest or love letters, love messages to you that want to see you, hang out with you, and have adventures with you or get to know you more. And you could be having a crush, or someone could have a crush on you. Okay. All right. And as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I know you are my soulmate. Wow, I know you are my soulmate. So maybe you are already with someone and they already expressed this to you, but there is someone in your life, or maybe someone who was in your life, or someone that is going to be coming into your life that right away, very early on, is going to know that you are their soulmate. They just see it in your face, they see it in your eyes, in your energy. They may say it to you. If they don't say it, they're definitely thinking it. So in someone's eyes, you are their soulmates. And you may feel the same, hopefully. And as your angel advice, it's about life purpose. I love this message. So your angels want to remind you, the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. I love that message. It's beautiful. So just focus on living your life. You know, have a meaning and purpose behind what you're doing. But you don't always have to have a meaning and purpose for what you're doing, but just do it because you want to do it. You feel it. You love it. And then there will always be purpose that comes with it along, and it will come find you. Okay. All right. So Pisces, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, what your plans are, if you are doing anything special for the holidays, or if you're ready for the new year. I'd love to know your thoughts. All right. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. All right. Okay. So now moving on to Aries. Hi Aries, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. So my Aries, your first affirmation is, I am empowered. Yes, I am empowered. I love this energy. You guys, I look up to you guys so much because you have so much energy, so much strength, so much power, and like confidence in yourselves. It inspires me, and not just me, it inspires everybody. Okay. Like my mom, who's an Aries, like this woman, I don't know how she does it. She has so much energy, so much drive, so much passion. Like she always inspires me to like keep going with anything that I want to do. And like, I don't know how she does it, but she is just like, whew, a force to be reckoned with. So much energy, so much power. And I see that with so many other Aries, you know, in life in general. And so I want you guys to always feel empowered, know that you're kind of like that power wall, that force, that energizer, that battery force for so many of us, and that we really look up to. We need you. Like you're really needed in this world. Okay. All right. And then as your second affirmation is, I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be loved. Yeah, you deserve to be loved, and you already are loved. So make sure that you feel deserving of that love that you want, and you will find it. It will come to you. Okay. And even if you feel like you don't have love, or you don't have someone in your life, make sure you are giving yourself the love that that you deserve, and it's going to find you. Okay. It will find you. All right. And then your message from the universe. Sorry, the trash is coming by. Your message from the universe is card number 22. So maybe that could be a significant number for you guys, or the number 4. And it says, love your body. Love your body. So maybe some of you have been feeling kind of very self-conscious of yourself. Maybe you feel like you need to change something, or you don't like how you look, or you've been feeling kind of like I need to lose weight, or I need to gain weight, or I don't like this about myself, or being kind of nitpicky. Learn to love your body. I know it's easier said than done, and with what we see on, TV, magazines, media, social media, it can be kind of hard. We tend to compare ourselves, but you got to really love yourself. You got to just be like, this is who I am, and I like it. We're all meant to, no one's meant to be no one's meant to be the same. We're all different, and there's someone out there who loves you just the way you are. So don't change anything about yourself. Okay. Love your body. All right. And then your message from your animal spirit is coming from the grasshopper. Grasshopper. It's card number 30. So 30 or the number 3 could be significant for you. Maybe it's your age or favorite number. I don't know. So the grasshopper is saying, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith, young grasshopper. So maybe there's something that you've been wanting to try and you're like, should I do it? I don't know, I'm scared. Maybe this is confirmation. Just do it. Go for it. You'll never know until you experience it. Okay? All right. And then your crystal is coming from the blue lace agate or agate. I never know how to say it. It's associated with the throat chakra. It calms the mind, body, soul, relieves sore throats, aching and swollen glands, provides acceptance of one's emotional state, and reduces anxiety and tension in your body. And an affirmation associated with blue lace agate is, I'm surrounded by people who support my happiness. Oh, I love this one. I'm surrounded by people who support my happiness. Yeah, I love that. Practice saying that. And I feel like that's something we need to incorporate in our lives. Like, surround yourself with people who want to see you happy, who support your happiness, who support whatever you have going for yourself, and want to see you doing well. You know, they're not just there for the gossip or when something bad is going on in your life, but they celebrate you. They also celebrate your wins, their victories. Like, yeah, I'm so glad you got that. Like, oh my gosh, tell me more about that. Not the people are like, oh, that's nice. You're like, oh, well, but that are jealous or hating on you. No, be around the people who celebrate you, are there for you for the good times and the bad times, and they want to hear about all the things you have accomplished, and they're happy for you. I feel like, Aries, that you guys carry a lot of jealousy, or not you carry it, but a lot of people are jealous of you, or a lot of people are envious of you. And it can be really hard because, like, you are not a jealous person. You support other people, you're there for people, but a lot of times people, it's not that they're jealous of what you have, but they're jealous of your energy, of how people love you, how people gravitate towards you, because they don't have that, and it tends to turn them into like a hater. So just be careful, protect yourself, and be around people who are there for you, not when you're at your rock bottom, but who also want to hear about the wins, the accomplishments that you have. That's how you know those are the real people that are your friends. Okay, because anyone can be there for you when you're going through a rough time, like, oh yeah, and like relate to you, but it takes someone who actually cares about you and is happy for you and not jealous to want to hear about the good things that are happening in your life, even if you're doing better than them. They don't care because they genuinely like you and connect with you. Okay, all right, so Aries, what's going on with you guys? We have the Knight of Wands and the Six of Cups. Ooh, okay, so I feel like a blast from the past, So there could be someone from your past that's coming into your life, or maybe you are coming back into someone's life, or you guys are both coming into each other's life again. And it doesn't have to be romantically, although I feel like this is romantic. It could be a family member, friend, anyone. But I feel like this is someone that you once shared a lot of passion with. Maybe I think this is mostly a connection that maybe just didn't, like, it never got to the point where it could become serious. It was just kind of maybe like a little fling, or like, oh, we kind of had a crush on each other. We kind of liked each other. It was like a situationship, but it never really got serious or developed into something more. But nothing bad ever happened. It kind of just like faded out. And for whatever reason, you guys are reconnecting or bumping into each other, and this person's very attracted to you. They could be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person's definitely very high energy, high libido, very good looking, very attractive. Maybe they're fun, extroverted, fun to be around, good energy. Maybe in the past, this person was a little bit of a player or promiscuous, or was kind of flighty, in and out, wishy-washy. But I feel like they are coming back into your life, or you are meeting now again for a reason. There is a connection here, and it's not just physical or superficial. And I think when you guys first met, or you guys first interact, it's kind of like you're both not taking it seriously. You're like, oh, this is just a fling, like, oh, it's just for fun, you know, like, it's nothing serious. Like, they're just, you know, I think they're cute, they think I'm cute, but it's not going to be anything. But as you get to know each other, it starts to become more. You start to actually really like this person, and they start to like you, and they're surprised that I wasn't planning to really like this person, or I wasn't planning to have anything serious, but I can't stop thinking of Aries. Like, man, like, why do I like them so much? Like, what the heck? Like, neither of you maybe want anything serious or were planning for that, but now that looks like it seems like that's what's happening. And maybe you realize that, wait, maybe this person's my soulmate. Maybe we're really meant to be with each other, and I just been pushing them away, or we've been trying to play it off like we don't really like each other. It's like not that serious, but it really is serious, or has potential to be something serious. Okay, so some past energy is coming back. You're reconnecting. Maybe this is like someone from your childhood, or you guys went to school together or worked together, or you met at each other at an event or at work or at vacay or traveling, but you're reconnecting. And maybe you're both like, someone is going to be saying happy holidays or Merry Christmas, right? I feel like that's like everyone's excuse, like your exes and people from the past excuse to like talk to you again. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get one of those messages, okay? All right, and then your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling and maybe wants to tell you is, I miss you dearly. It's probably this person maybe. So someone misses you. They're either thinking it or they're gonna maybe actually verbally say it to you, but someone is missing you, thinking of you, wants to be next to you, or wants to see how you're doing, maybe wants to see you, catch up, talk about life. So someone is missing you. Maybe you have been thinking about this person too. Ooh. Love is on the brain here. So your angel advice is Cupid. So Cupid is working for you behind the scenes, my lovely Aries. So what does Cupid say? We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Wow, so your love life is getting activated at this time, Aries. So maybe you're already with someone you really love and you're just like, oh, I can't wait to see them again, or you haven't seen each other, or you are going to be meeting someone, or someone from your past is coming back. Seems like love is going to be, the main thing happening for you guys. Okay. Nice. So Aries, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, what's going on for you in the holidays. Do you have anything going on? Let's talk. All right, let me know. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. How are you? I hope you are doing lovely. All right, so Taurus, your first affirmation is, I am determined. I am determined. So please practice saying this out loud with a lot of intention, like you really mean it. Maybe there's something that you have had your eye on. You're just like so fixed on it, like I gotta do this, or I gotta accomplish this, or I gotta have this. And you're really fixated on it. So tell yourself, I'm determined. I'm gonna find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I may not know I'm gonna get there, but I know I'm gonna get there. Okay. The universe loves a stubborn spirit that's just like willing to do whatever it takes. Okay, and then your second affirmation is, I attract positive, healthy relationships. I attract positive, healthy relationships. Please practice saying this as well, especially if you feel like maybe you don't really have positive, healthy relationships. Believe that you will, and tell yourself, nope, I'm manifesting, I'm creating positive, healthy relationships so that the bad ones leave, and then you start to attract better relationships into your life. Not just like love, but like friends, family, coworkers, everyone, okay? All right, your message from the universe is card number 21. So maybe number 21 or 3 could be significant numbers for you. It says, be patient. Be patient. Wait your turn. We all want to go down the slide, but you got to wait your turn. Be patient, okay? Everyone wants what you want, probably. We all want similar things, so we got to wait for our turn. Sometimes it's not our time, and we got to know when it's time to kind of just wait a little bit, fall back, and then go when we're called up. So be a little bit patient. Maybe you've been impatient and the universe is like, chill, Taurus, okay? Like your time will come. Just trust in us, okay? We got this under control. Okay. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the snake. Card number 55. So 55 could be an important number, or 10. So the snake is reminding you it's time to heal. It's time to heal. It's funny that the snake is coming because it makes me think of Scorpio, and the nodes are going to be shifting, right? South node is going to be going to Scorpio, and the north node, you, Taurus. So now is the time to heal, transform, do shadow work, release everything from your past, because next year, moving forward, the eyes, everything's going to be on you. You are going to be the living proof example of what we need to do or not do. So now's the time to shed that old skin like the snake and transform and heal so that you can start building and structuring your foundation, your values, and your life. Okay. All right. And then your crystal is blue apatite. Blue apatite. And it's associated with the throat chakra. Great for people in the career fields of entertainment, communication, and teaching. Can help with mental confusion and seeing the truth, release symptoms of arthritis and suppresses appetite, promotes psychic abilities, assessing the inner self, balance, and remembering and understanding past life. And an affirmation associated with blue apatite is, I am open to receiving divine wisdom and knowledge. Beautiful. So maybe that's a crystal you guys can check out, or you'll feel attracted to or learn something from. All right. Wow. I love this. So Taurus, we have the Hierophant and the Star. Some of you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius or another Taurus. Wow. Things are majorly shifting for you. So, and I know the past, year or so has been kind of difficult with Uranus in Taurus for you guys. You've been forced to change a lot of things and been going through a lot of ups and downs and resistance. I think now with the nodes shifting and North Node going in your sign, you're being pulled to your destiny. Your future is going to be changing. Things are going to be looking better for you, I think. And keep in mind that when we're being pushed in our North Node, it can be really scary. It can be really uncomfortable because these are things that we're not familiar with. We want to run back to our South Node, like, nah, this is what I know. This is what's comfortable. North Node things are things that we are scared of. We're like, I don't know. But when we do it, our paths become so clear, so open. So don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to do what you're scared to do, because that very thing that you're scared to do is probably what you need to do. It's probably what's going to be your breakthrough. I feel like here there are big dreams, big wishes that are going to be happening for you. New opportunities. You could be meeting new people, making new associations, friendships, connections. Some of you are going to be famous, or some of you are going to get a lot of recognition. Maybe you are an aspiring artist, singer, actress, dancer, musician, scientist, cook, chef, I don't know, whatever it is that you have a dream of, you have potential to make this dream a reality, and you could be a superstar. You can get a lot of recognition, a lot of fame, a lot of attention for doing this, for following your path. Some of you are going to be meeting your husband, your future husband, wife, soulmate, when you reach this path, when you think outside the box. And I feel like there are new things happening, new dreams, healing that's taking place for you. And you're going to be making new commitments, or you're going to be committing to change, committing to something better in your life, and doing things in a different way. You're embracing Uranus. You're embracing these changes. You're like, okay, all right, I know these changes are going to be happening, but I'm going to do it my way. Like, I know I got to change. I know things can't be the same, but at least I'm going to have control over it. I'm going to do it in my way. Okay. I'm not going to let, the outside world tell me who to be or what I need to do. I'm going to change, but I'm going to do it in a way that resonates with me. And you're going to be so unique, so different, and stand out that people are not going to, it's going to be hard for people not to notice you, not to pay attention. So I feel like you're going to be turning heads. Maybe some of you are going to be inventing something or starting like some kind of new way of doing things that has never been done before. And that is going to put you way ahead of the game. Okay. I feel like also that your morality, your character, your values, maybe your religious or spiritual beliefs could be changing as well, and being a little, maybe not changing for like bad, but doing things more unconventional, blending tradition with the unconventional, blending the new with the old, but in your way. Okay. Like a fusion. I feel here like a fusion of the old and the new, but you're doing it in such a beautiful way that no one else could do it but you. Okay. So much healing, reinventing. It feels like you're reinventing yourself, or you have already reinvented yourself, or you will be reinventing yourself, and you're going to have a new look, a new system, a new way of life that resonates with you and is true to you. It's like you being very authentic. I feel like this is the beginning of you being super authentic to you. Not saying that you're not, or that you haven't been, but you are really coming into who you are and where you need to be, and doing so in a very unique way. And I feel like you're going to stand out, or you're going to be receiving a lot of recognition or attention for this, and it's going to open new doors. yeah, I feel like some of you are going to be getting a lot of fame or a lot of attention for something that you're doing or just who you are. And I feel like major, huge changes coming for you. You're going to feel a lot different. You're going to feel very, very different moving forward. Okay. All right. And then your message, your love message, it says, please be patient with me. What someone is thinking or feeling and wants to tell you, please be patient with me. So maybe this is someone you already know, or someone that you don't know, or your soulmates, your future life partner who's saying, please be patient with me. I'm working on myself. I'm there. I'm working right now. I'm going to meet you. We're going to meet. Please don't stop believing. Don't stop working on yourself. But someone is asking to be a little bit patient with them. And I think we got patient earlier, right? As your universe message. So something is in the works right now. You just got to be a little bit patient, but it's going to be happening. Something's cooking up behind the scenes. Okay. And you probably already feel it. Maybe you already sense it. You're like, I don't know what it is, but I just know something is coming for me, and it's good. And then your angel advice is daydream. Daydream. Never stop daydreaming. Never stop believing. Never stop having faith. Okay. So your angels are saying you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So leave room in your schedule throughout the day to just kind of like let your mind roam free so you can receive any messages, insights that are for you, right? It's always those times when we're like not thinking that we get all these ideas. We're like, oh, whoa. And then we don't have anything to write it down with. It's like, you know, when you're out walking or you're just driving and you get this crazy idea like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And you don't have anywhere to jot it down. So make sure you have time throughout your day to just like not think about anything so that you can receive other insights, information, from the divine that are going to help you on your journey. Okay. Because I know this day and age, we're so accustomed to like always having all these things and schedules in place that we don't have time for us to just to like not think so we can receive, you know? All right, so Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading. Let me know in the comments what's going on with you, if you have any big plans or things going on for you in December, maybe just how you're feeling. Let's just see, let's talk. All right, so I wish you guys all the best and we'll talk soon. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Geminis. Hi Geminis, the gems in my eyes. I hope you guys are doing lovely. So Geminis, your first affirmation is I am brave. I am brave and I choose to be brave. Don't be fearful. Don't be scared. Choose to be brave. You just never know. And when you're brave, the universe loves that. The universe loves that. Like, wow, Gemini believes in themselves. Okay, we're going to make this happen because they're being brave, because they're being courageous. They're not letting fear stop them. So don't let any fears or doubts stop you from living your life and doing what you want to do. Okay. And then your second affirmation is I'm successful in all that I do. I'm successful in all that I do. So kind of feel like maybe some of you have been having an idea or something you've been wanting to do or continue or try, and you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm scared. Like it's risky. I don't know if I should do this. And I think the universe is just wanting to encourage you to believe in yourself, because whatever you put your mind, your heart to, you're gonna be successful at. It's gonna come through. It may not happen right away, but eventually you will learn and you will be successful at this. So you just got to believe in yourself, have courage, have faith. Okay. You are successful in everything that you do. I'm successful in everything I do, and say with intention, like you mean it and believe it. Okay. And success is your own definition. Okay. Whatever success means to you, that is what it means. And success is different for everybody, but what may be successful for someone else may not be for you. What is for you isn't for someone else, but what matters is your definition of it. Okay. All right. And then your message from the universe is card number 3. So maybe number 3 could be significant for you. Also the 3rd house, Gemini, right? Drop it. Drop it. So the universe is telling you got to let something go. You got to let it go. Maybe this is a negative thought, a blockage, or you think a limitation. You're like, oh, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, or I don't know, I'm not smart enough, or I need this, or I need this money to do this. No. Stop that. Let go of the fears. Let go of the doubts. Anything that's holding you back, or negative Nancy's, or people telling you, oh, but, like, no, you can't do this. Or no, let that go. Drop it. Let it go. Okay. So you can feel lighter and have more imagination, and more creativity to move forward. So anything that's like weighing you down, let it go so you can fly higher, okay? Like a parachute. I mean, hot air balloon. I've never been in a hot air balloon. That'd be so fun. I want to try that. Let's see, on my bucket list. All right, so your animal spirit message is coming from the turtle. It's card number 62. So 62 or the number 8 could be important for you. So the turtle is saying, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. I know sometimes you can get impatient. You're like, I want it now. Instant gratification, I want it now. But slow and steady wins the race. Take your time. Good things take time to build. Good things take time to form and to come together. Don't be in a rush, because sometimes when we rush things, it doesn't work out, or we have to go back and do it all over again, right? So take your time. Don't be in a rush. Life is not a competition. Your goals are not a competition. You will get there. Some people, it takes longer than others, but be patient with yourself, okay? It's not a race, it's a marathon. All right, and then your crystal is Shiva Lingam. Shiva Lingam. It's associated with the root and sacral chakra, balances the yin and yang energies, removes unwelcome sexual tension, increases fertility, and increases libido in both sexes. And an affirmation associated with Shiva Lingam is, I'm connected with every realm of the universe. I'm connected with every realm of the universe. So this can be a crystal that maybe you could check out, especially if you maybe have issues with, or, you know, your reproductive area, or maybe controlling yourself, or maybe you need a little bit boost in those areas. Could be a crystal you guys can check out. All right, so what's going on with you guys, Geminis? So we have here the King of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Wow, powerful. When I see the King of Swords, I usually think of Gemini or Aquarius. I feel like here, Geminis, it's like you're leaving an old part of yourself, like an old part, you're leaving behind an old part of yourself and coming into like a new, better version of yourself. It's funny that we got that hot air balloon, drop it, right? Let it go, because 8 of Cups is like walking away, letting go. And I feel like you're leaving behind some kind of heavy emotion, baggage, hurt, pain, disappointment, betrayal, anything that was like weighing you down, draining you emotionally. Could be with work-related, health-related, relationship, friends, family, could be anything, but something that was just like, man, it was just taking so much energy from you. It was bringing you down. You're letting that go, and a new, better version of you is coming here. You're not pushing away feelings and emotions. You're just not giving your time, your attention, your awareness to things that are just not for you anymore. You're like, I literally get nothing out of that, so why am I sitting here being sad, being angry, or allow myself to get depressed and down over something that's just like, man, it's in the past. Why am I living in the past? I don't want to live in the past. I want to live in the moment, in the present moment, and keep moving forward. And I feel like you're becoming wiser, smarter, learning how to better choose your thoughts and what to give more of your time and your attention to that's better for you, right? Because you guys are naturally curious. You naturally like to communicate. You like to learn new things. You're very smart, but sometimes you can accumulate too many things, and you're like, become maybe scattered brain, or you're like, I don't know, where do I start? It's like, I have so many things on my mind. I have so many things I want to do, right? You know, I was married to a Gemini, so I know this energy very, very well. You guys are like, I don't know, master multitaskers. You can carry so much information, so much insight. You just got to be selective of what you're watching, what you're listening to, what requires more of your attention, what's more important for you. And I feel like this is what you're mastering. You're mastering your own mind, your thoughts, and what deserves more of your time, your energy, and what's for you, and what's just useless information, or just putting fear, you know, doubts into your mind that's not for you. You're choosing your thoughts wisely, and you're choosing what to give your time and your attention that is gonna release you and not make you feel bad about yourself. And I feel like you're learning to see and handle your emotions in a practical way, and being realistic about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and how, if it serves you or if it doesn't serve you. You're coming into a new version of yourself, Gemini, and I feel like just a lot of maturity, a lot of wisdom, and you knowing how to better communicate and articulate your thoughts without getting lost or going too deep into something that's just like not really important for you or not meant for you. So I like this. I feel like this is you being more in control of yourself. And I think as the nodes shift, right, away from Gemini and Sagittarius, which maybe was kind of keeping, like, confusing you, I think you're gonna have a better sense of self now moving forward. Okay, and I think you've learned a lot about yourself throughout these past months and these past years. So I feel a lot of wisdom that you've gained, through your experiences, through intellect, that you're now gonna carry forward, and it's gonna help you with whatever it is that you have going on in your life. Okay, so I feel more awareness, intelligence, and wisdom, and being more selective of your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, I like it. All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is trust in me. Trust in me. So I'm hearing that song, like, what was this? Have a little faith in me. Da-da-da. What's the song? Wow, I can't think right now. Something, have a little more faith in me, blah, 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 blah. Man, I don't know. I can't think of it right now. I think I've been talking too much, but it's like someone wants you to have a little more faith in them. I want you to trust in them more. Maybe you have trust issues with this person. Maybe you have doubts, or you feel like you can't really open up 100% to them, but they want you to trust in them. They want maybe to earn your trust, or they want you to know that, like, they're loyal to you, that you can confide in them, and that they're not going to deceive you or hurt you in any way, shape, or form. So someone wants your trust. Do they deserve it? Maybe, but I feel like they are willing to earn it. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice is about acceptance. All right, so what are your angels saying? See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So in order to accept others, you have to know how to accept yourself for who you are. And if you're having trouble relating to others or accepting people for who they are, maybe that means that you are not fully accepting yourself. So it's a question to ask yourself, and make sure you just accept people for who they are. Don't try to change anyone, just as like you wouldn't want someone to try to change you, right? Because you are the way you are, except we're always wanting to grow and be better, but don't try to just accept people for who they are, and you'll find that people are going to start and want to just accept and naturally accept you for who you are as well. Okay. All right. So Geminis, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. I felt like I talked for so long, so I'm sorry. But let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this and maybe what you have going on for December, if you're excited for what's to come, how you're feeling, what's going on, what energies you're going through. Let me know. All right. So take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. So now moving on to Cancers. Hi, Cancers. How are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Cancers, your first affirmation is I am worthy. I am worthy. You are. You're worthy of everything that you want and more. You just got to believe in it and tell yourself this, because a lot of times when we don't feel deserving of something, we'll sabotage or we'll push away good things because our subconscious doesn't believe like we deserve it. So please practice telling yourself, I'm worthy, I'm worthy. And if you say it enough, you will kind of trick your brain to start to actually believe it. All right. And then your second affirmation is I'm at peace in my life. I am at peace in my life. I am at peace in my life. And peace is something that we can't buy. We cannot trade. No one can give that to us. We're the only ones that can create that and maintain that in our life. So practice saying that I'm at peace in my life, and if you're at peace within, you're gonna be good. Everything's gonna be at peace with you. No one can take that from you. If you have peace within you, like no one has power over you. They can't take that away from you. It's something that lives already in you, and when you create that and you protect that, you're powerful. Okay. All right. And then your message from the universe is card number 39. So maybe the number 39, maybe it's the age, favorite number, or 12 and 3 could be significant numbers for you guys. And it says accept love. Accept love. Give and receive. Maybe you give a lot of love, but you don't know how to receive it. Maybe you get a lot of love, but you don't know how to give it. So there has to be a good balance, but make sure you know how to accept love as well. Maybe you are such a loving, giving person. You're always giving, loving people, but then you don't know how to accept a compliment, or you don't know what to do when someone's nice to you or gives you something like, oh, it's okay now. No, you got to learn how to receive it as well. Sometimes when you're used to being a giver and someone wants to give to you, you're like you don't know what to do, right? Because you're so used to you always being the one helping, you giving, you doing things for others. So accept when someone wants to do something nice for you or wants to give back to you. Okay. All right. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the elephant, and it's card number 25. So maybe the number 25 is your age, or the number 7 could be important for you. Beautiful. I love elephants. I hope to one day be able to like touch one and be next to one. I think they're so majestic. So the elephant wants you to know, learn from the past. Learn from the past. There is something, maybe some past lesson or something from your past, maybe your past or a family member or something that you've learned that you need to take notes of and learn so you don't make those mistakes, or you can rise above and maybe do better, okay? Because once you know better, you can do better. So learn from past experiences, past mistakes, okay? And then your crystal is smoky quartz. It's associated with the root chakra, an amazing grounding stone which allows you to become more present, reduces stress and anxiety in your body, a spiritual band-aid to any painful emotional wounds, releases negative thoughts associated with fear, jealousy, and anger. And an affirmation associated with smoky quartz is, I'm grounded, which allows me to be present at all times. So that could be a great crystal for you guys to check out. I feel like quartz in general is one everyone should have, but smoky quartz is probably really good for you. It's probably a good protective, clearing crystal for you as well. Okay, all right, so my beautiful Cancers, what do we have for you? So we have the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so what do I feel for you guys here? I think you're celebrating all the things that went wrong, or celebrating, celebrating the losses. Anything or anyone who maybe betrayed you, lied to you, or there was miscommunication, or conversations went south. I feel like you're celebrating those disappointments, learning to see the positives, or you're taking the lessons. Like anything that went wrong in your life, people who did you dirty, who spoke bad about you, who went behind your back, or lied to you, deceived you, or just didn't appreciate you, you're celebrating all those ups and downs because you realize you learned so much about yourself. You learned so much about life. You've learned this past year so much about human nature, what people do. Like, you can't control anyone. People are going to do what they want to do, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't force someone to love you. You can't force someone to act right. You can't force someone to be honest with you. You could only really control yourself. But you're celebrating and choosing to see the benefits of when things do go wrong. Maybe there was a nasty fight, or fallout, or maybe you lost someone who was your friend now is no longer your friend, or someone you used to get along with now you don't get along with, or you had a bad fight or argument with someone, and maybe you needed that argument or you needed that fight for you to realize something, or for that connection to maybe to be restored, or for you guys to finally open up and express real feelings, really emotions, or finally see what you're really going through, and to see how strong or how weak the connection was. And I feel like instead, like, you're shifting now from having trouble with speaking up and expressing yourself and handling these changes, to now building better friendships, making better connections. I feel like this has to do with friends. I feel like it's more so with friendships, or people who you spend time with or you talk to. I feel like you're making new friends. People who used to be your friend, or maybe someone you thought was your best friend, is now no longer your friend. Maybe this person's kind of like your enemy, or you're just like, you don't speak anymore. You're just like, wow, I can't believe I thought that person was going to be in my life forever, and now we're just like, it's like a stranger. But I feel like you're creating new circles, new friendships, people who actually resonate with you, who celebrate you, who are there for you. They're not jealous, they're not hating on you or talking bad behind your back. They actually are happy for you when good things happen for you. I got a kind of similar energy for Aries. So if you have Aries somewhere in your chart, maybe go check out their reading. I feel like here there was a lot of haters that you had maybe friends, family, coworkers, even lovers that maybe were jealous of you, who are giving you a hard time, bringing you down, or calling you names, or making it difficult for you to just be you or communicate. Like anything that you said, they would take personally, or like they would feel attacked, or not let you speak up, not let you feel safe to say what's on your mind. I felt like you've had a lot of haters, a lot of jealousy around you. And sometimes people are not jealous of like what you have, or like they can be jealous of what you have, or your position or whatever, but I think it's more so jealous of your energy, how people love you, how people gravitate towards you, how people, praise you or appreciate you, because they don't have that same energy. And so I feel like now you're making new connections, or you're celebrating and spending more time with friends, family, people who actually love you and celebrate you. They're happy for you. They want to see you winning. They want to see you thriving. And you're choosing to spend your time with these people, not spending your time with negative Nancys and haters and people who just want to bring you down. So I see you making new connections, leaving bad energy behind you, and spending time with people who actually resonate with you and want to see you happy, and choosing to have fun and leave negative energy behind you. So I like this. Like, you're not being petty. You're not letting anyone bring you down. You're like, nope, I'm just choosing not to give my attention to that. Okay. All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I am restless and anxious. I am restless and anxious. So this could be someone that you are currently dealing with, or you were dealing with, but someone is feeling really restless, really anxious about you. Maybe they've been thinking about you a lot, or there's something they need to get off your chest, or they want to say something. They're like nervous about it. It feels like nervous, because when you get anxious, why are you anxious? Because you're nervous about something. Maybe you're scared, or there's something you want to say, or something you want to do, or something that's happened. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen. So I feel nervous vibes from this person. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice, you got the ocean. All right, so what are your angels saying? The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. So spending time by water doesn't have to be the ocean, but a pond, lake, river, bathtub, shower could be very healing for you at this time, to help wash away negative energies, emotions from not just you, but from other people that kind of leeches onto you. So use your shower time, the water even that you drink, to wash away and cleanse you internally and externally. Okay. All right. So my Cancers, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, how your December is going, if you have any plans, or just where the energies are at. Like, how are you feeling? What's going on with you? Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk soon. All right. So now moving on to Leos. Hi, Leos. How are you? I hope you are doing good. So my Leos, your first affirmation is, I am powerful. I am powerful. You are. And you have to really believe this about yourself. So please say this with intention, and like you really, really believe it. I'm powerful. I'm powerful. Even at times when you don't feel powerful, when you feel weak or you feel sick, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Trust me, there's probably 99% everyone else in the world who probably feels the same thing as you. So don't ever feel alone, but you are more powerful than you think. And the only time you are not powerful is when you give your power away. So choose to maintain your power and not give it away by, selling your soul or doing things that you don't want to do. Like, your power is your voice, your mentality, your heart, your soul. And those are things that you got to hold close to you. Like, have conviction, have confidence in yourself. Don't ever give that up for anything, because that's you giving your power away. Okay. All right. And then your second affirmation, like my voice is starting to fade, is my challenges. I'm sorry. My challenges help me grow. My challenges help me grow. All right. So please practice saying this as well, because life is always like a mountain climb. We're always being faced with obstacles and challenges, but just know that these challenges, these things that are being thrown at us, are helping us grow, are building our character, building our spirit. If things were always easy, right? If we were always on a downhill, it's like we would get bored, we would never grow. We would never be encouraged or never be forced to change things about ourselves. We would just be the same and life would be boring. So we need growth. We need obstacles, or we need obstacles to grow. So use any opportunity that you have that's kind of like testing you to be better and to learn more about yourself. Okay, all right, and then your message from the universe, we have card number 13, which is a very karmic number. So maybe 13 is significant for you, or also number 4. We have clear the fog. Clear the fog. So maybe there's something that's been confusing you, someone that you feel like is there, but you don't know what's there. Who is that? I see their shadow, but I'm not sure. The fog needs to clear up. So there's something that maybe has been kind of fogging your mind that you're not really clear on 100%. And it's time to maybe get closer, so you can get a better view and see what's actually there instead of making assumptions. So maybe the fog is going to clear up right now. Maybe you're looking out the window and it's like super foggy outside. All right, so what's going on here? So as your animal spirit, oh, beautiful, I love this. You guys got the whale spirit, and we have card number 65, so maybe that's an important number, or 11. I had to think about that for a second. 6 plus 5, yeah, 11. The whale. Beautiful. I've always wanted to like experience whale watching. I've never done that before, even though maybe that sounds boring to some people, but one day, maybe one day. So the whale spirit wants to remind you, trust the great mystery. Trust the great mystery. So there are so many things in life that are a mystery, and we're not meant to know. We're not meant to know or have all the answers. And we gotta be okay with that. We just gotta accept that. There's certain things that are just like very magical, very out of this world, and all that we're meant to do is just embrace it, accept it, and just experience it and be like, it's beautiful, that's awesome. There's not always an answer, you know, for everything, but that's what life is all about. So trust in the great mystery. Sometimes your life works out in mysterious ways. Things happen. You're like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I made it through that, but I did, and it's a mystery. But just embrace it and be happy, but trust in that. Trust, you can't always see everything, but a lot of things that we can't see are, you know, are beautiful, are amazing. And sometimes the things that we can't see are the things that deceive us, right? All right, it's kind of like love, right? You can't really see love. Like you kind of can, but you can't. It's not, love is like it's a feeling. It's not something you can physically touch and grab, but we all believe in it. Well, I hope you do. All right, and then your crystal is sodalite. Sodalite, and it's associated with the throat chakra. My throat chakra is a little tired right now, I'm not gonna lie. Promotes self-expression and enhances communication. Improves memory and clears mental fog. Again, we have the fog concept coming up again. Balances the mind and emotions. Great for calming the mind and releasing anger. Boosts mental clarity and alignment. And an affirmation associated with sodalite is, I'm calm, relaxed, and all is well. I am calm, relaxed, and all is well. Okay. All right. So Leos, what's going on with you guys? All right. So we have Justice in reverse and the Two of Swords. Okay, so some of you could have Libra somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Libra or an air sign or air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, okay? I feel like you may feel like you were done unfair, like something has not been fair. Like maybe you felt like the outcome, or like life has not been treating you fairly, like you have been enduring so much more than you think is necessary, or you feel like, why is life so unfair? Maybe you've just been thinking about that, like, why is life so unfair? Why do I have to deal with all these things? Like I'm a good person, like I'm loving, I'm caring, I'm honest, like I do good things, I try to help people. Why does God make me go through all these things? Like, why do I always feel like I'm always being thrown all these obstacles and hurdles, or it's so hard for me to do like simple things that seem so easy for everybody else? Like, why is it life is so unfair? Or maybe you feel like you've been getting the short hand of the stick to things, or maybe you just got out of like a bad business deal, or a divorce, or a bad relationship, or some kind of legal situation happened that didn't go in your favor. You felt like you were done wrong, or someone was given access to something that you know was not right. whatever the case is, whatever cards you've been dealt, you feel wronged, or you feel like this is not right, and it's confusing you, and you've been kind of like, man, like sometimes I'm debating whether I should keep doing the right thing, if I should just play dirty like everyone else is playing dirty, because maybe you realize, man, the people who play dirty are the ones that win. They're the ones that win, and I'm doing the right thing, I'm being a good person, and I'm always losing. Like, man, like, should I play dirty? Should I stoop to their level? Should I maybe lower my vibration so that I can start winning? Because it seems like when I try to do the right thing, when I try to be honest and be good, be a good person, I'm the one that gets, I'm the one that loses. But I feel like these are all tests. So you may be going through a lot of like spiritual tests at this time, Leos, where you feel like things are not fair and that everyone else is winning and you're losing, and you don't understand because you know that they don't deserve it or they're doing bad and you're trying to be a good person. And you feel like, man, maybe I should change my game plan. Maybe I should change my strategy. But just trust that these are just spiritual tests. Universe, God, your angels, they wouldn't bring you anything or make you go through anything if they didn't think that you could handle it. Okay, and I know sometimes you're like, well, man, just because I can handle it doesn't mean I want to experience it, right? Like, no one wants to go through bad stuff, but bad stuff happens to everyone. And a lot of times bad stuff happens to good people. Why? Because it's meant to wake us up. It's meant to make us stronger, to make us wiser, and maybe be an example to others that even when bad things happen to me, I'm not going to change as a person. It's not going to change my heart. I'm still going to remain true to me. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be a good person. I'm not going to go to these devilish acts or lower my vibe or stoop to other people's level. No, because then that means I'm becoming like them, and I refuse to be like that. And remember our talk earlier, it's like, don't sell your soul. Don't stoop low to other people's level. Like, remain in your energy. Don't give your power away, because that's like you becoming, a puppet, or like in control of, you're letting outside things control you instead of you controlling yourself. And it's already hard enough to control ourselves, right? But you don't want to let the outside world and things that happen to us change who we are, because then we lose ourselves. And sometimes it can be really hard when so many things back to back are happening that are bad. But just know that it's not always going to last. It's things that will change, but we're going through, you're going through some tests right now to see how strong your spirit is. So please stay true to yourself. Don't lose yourself. Even if you may have had some losses right now, just know that they're short term. In the long run, you're going to win. In the end, good hearts, pure hearts do win. Sometimes we are the ones that got to struggle the most in the beginning, and it seems like the bad guys are winning, but in the end, we really win, okay? I promise you. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, my soul yearns for you. My soul yearns for you. So this is maybe someone you're already with, or someone in your past, or someone that's coming into your life, and they have this yearning, love for you. Maybe they don't even know you yet. Maybe you don't even know each other yet, but they know you're out there, and your spirits are going to be finding each other. And this person yearns for you, not just, your body, your mind, your heart, but like your soul. It's like your soulmates. I feel like this is like a soulmate energy. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice is about perfect timing. Perfect timing. So it says, now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Beautiful. So everything's always happening in divine timing. It may not always happen when we want it to happen, and we have our own little timeline and time frame of things when we want to get things done. But as you know, sometimes things happen and we got to switch up, and the universe knows best. We may think we know everything, but we really don't know a thing, right? Like, we think we have it all figured out and we don't. So just trust in divine timing. Trust when things aren't happening. Okay, it's just not meant to be right now. I'll shift gears. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, and not force things. But things are always happening in perfect timing. Okay? Trust and believe. All right, so Leos, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. And let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, if you resonated with it, what's going on with you, if you have any plans for the holidays, how you're feeling at this time with the energies, let me know, share below, and let's have a conversation. All right, so take care, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, so now moving on to Virgos. Hi Virgos, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. Towards the end, my voice starts to like kind of struggle, so don't mind me. All right, so your first affirmation is I am happy. I am happy. Please practice saying this with a lot of intention, like you mean it and believe it. And you know, happiness is something that it takes effort. You know, it's not easy. We don't just wake up, we're like, oh my gosh, I'm happy, life is good, I'm thriving. It takes a little bit of effort. We gotta like work on it. So maybe you haven't been feeling happy, but just know that like this can change. You are in control of your happiness, and once you know that, like everything changes for you, and you can tell yourself, no, I choose to be happy. I'm not gonna be miserable. I'm not gonna be sad. I choose to be happy. Happy, I'm grateful for every little thing, and no one can take that away from me. Okay, and then your second affirmation is I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly. I attract abundance and prosperity effortlessly. I love how like the sun is starting to shine now as I say that. Beautiful. So just practice saying this and believing this, that anything that you do, you're attracting what's for you. You're attracting abundance, you're attracting prosperity, whatever that means for you, it's coming to you because it belongs to you. What's for you is gonna come to you, and what's not meant for you, it won't come, okay? What's meant to not go away will go away. Okay, and then your message from the universe is card number 49. So maybe the number 49 or 13 or 4 could be significant for you. It says detox. Maybe it's time for a little detox. All right, maybe some of you have been eating a lot of junk, or you need to chill with the alcohol or some kind of detox. It doesn't have to be food or drinks. It could be mental detox, emotional detox, cleaning out your home, car, anything. But maybe some of you need a little bit of a detox right now. Could do you some good. Okay, maybe eating more greens if possible. All right, and then your animal spirit message is coming from the dog. Woof, woof, like Nala. And it's card number 19. So maybe number 19 or 10 could be important for you. All right. And the dog is saying, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. This dog kind of looks like a Saint Bernard to me. Actually, maybe not. But I love Saint Bernards. I have like a dream that I really want a Saint Bernard because they're just so big. Maybe one day. So be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. So anything that you love, even if other people don't love it, even if other people think you're crazy for loving it, who cares about their opinion? If you love it, stick with it, be loyal to it, okay? All right, and then your, I was gonna say chakra, your crystal is green aventurine. Green aventurine? Green aventurine? It's associated with the heart chakra, aids in creativity, motivation, leadership, and decisions, can help with your pre-exam and exam stress, helps with relaxation and calms, soothes emotions, and can be good for the muscles, lungs, and heart. And an affirmation associated with green aventurine is any emotional wounds are healed. Any emotional wounds are healed. Okay? All right. What do we have for you, Virgos? Okay, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands in reverse. Wow, I like this. So healing, your heart is healing. Maybe some of you are recovering from a physical surgery or a cut or an ailment, a disease, heartbreak. You're healing. You're getting a much better place mentally and physically. Maybe your physical body, you went through some kind of trauma or you hurt yourself and you're going to be healing. But also internally, emotionally and mentally, you're healing, and you're being asked, I think, at this time, or this is going to be a time when you kind of got to pause, kind of just take a break a little bit, not be in a rush or move too much. I feel like things are going to move slowly now. Maybe you're getting some much needed rest or taking a break. I feel like there's recovery here. Yeah, the main energy I'm feeling here is like recovery, healing, coming back to yourself, being recharged. I feel like you've been going through a lot, or you went through a lot the past few months or this year, and it was very draining mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and you were always on the go, had a lot of things going on, and you didn't have a time to just kind of rest, chill. And so maybe you did get an injury because this was like the universe forcing you to stop, forcing you to slow down, so you can kind of reset, recharge. I feel like you're not going to be talking to a lot of people, or like you're not going to be as social, or not wanting to maybe call people, text people, email. I feel like you're taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather. Maybe you're going hiatus. Maybe you're going on a little vacay, solo trip or something, just kind of recharge. Maybe you're going on a little retreat, or camping out in the forest somewhere, going out to the snow or to the mountains. I feel like you're taking a break, taking a breather, or you need it. Your body really needs it. Your mind, your heart, your emotions really need it. I feel like you're recharging. There's going to be a time when you're recharging, you're healing, coming back to yourself, and being still, learning how to be still. Maybe you're practicing more meditations, or you need to just have more alone time, have more stillness, more mindfulness in your life, because you're always busy, you're always doing things, that it can be really hard to be present when you're always on the go, when you're always on the move doing things, right? Nothing wrong with being a hustler, nothing wrong with getting things done, but sometimes we need to come back to our humanness and know that we're just human, and we need to like relax, because we're not machines, we're not robots, okay? But I feel like you're recharging, you need to slow down, and you're going to be healing a lot, no longer feeling heartbroken, no longer feeling sad, no longer feeling emotional, and learning to be okay with doing nothing, right? For some people, it's hard. They don't know how to just be still and do nothing. They're like, I feel like I should be doing something. I feel like I need to be productive. No, at this time, you need to just relax. You need some time off, or enjoy your time off. And you don't need to be doing anything. It's okay. Sometimes it's good to not be productive. You gotta like reset, recharge. Okay? All right. And then your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you, is it will happen in divine time. It will happen in divine time. So maybe you are waiting on someone, or your soulmate, you know, your twin flame, whatever you believe in, or someone you haven't seen in a while. It's going to happen in divine time. And sometimes we get so impatient because we want things right now, like instant gratification. But our timing sometimes is different than the universe, God's timing, you know, and we got to learn to trust that process and be okay with it, and know that we're not in control all the time, and it's okay to not be in control, and just trust that things are going to happen, and have belief, have hope, have faith, and just continue doing us, continue living your life, and that if something is meant to be, it's going to be. But if we have to force something, that is just the biggest indicator that's probably not for you, because if it was, it would kind of just fall in line. Okay? All right, so your angel advice is go for it. Go for it. So maybe this is confirmation for some of you. So your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. So beautiful. Go for it. I think you're being encouraged here by your angels, the universe. They're like, yeah, go for it. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Anything that's on your mind, your heart, that you feel in your spirit, do it. Don't let anything hold you back, okay? You only got one life to live, and this is your life. Go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. Okay? All right, so Virgos, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, what's going on with you. Do you have any plans in December? Where's the energy for you? How are you feeling? Let me know. Let's talk, okay? All right, so I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you next time. Take care. Whew. All right, so now moving on to Libras. Oh my gosh, my voice. I got this. So Libras, how are you guys? I hope you're doing good. So your first affirmation is I am manifesting. Sorry if my voice goes in and out. I'm kind of getting tired now. So I am manifesting. I'm manifesting. So please practice saying this out loud, and just know that right now you are in manifestation mode. Things are manifesting for you. So make sure that your mind, your heart, your thoughts are in the right places, and that you know what you want. Start thinking about that. Like, think about, what is it that I want out of life? What do I want to experience in this next few months, in 2022? And what can I do to make these things happen? What can I do to make my dreams come to life? What little steps can I take right now to get me closer to my goal? Okay? And then your second affirmation is I am strong and powerful. I am strong and powerful. You are. Maybe sometimes, or maybe right now, you don't feel that. Maybe you feel weak, you feel vulnerable. But you gotta tell yourself that there's always a purpose to that. Even if you don't feel strong right now, there's a purpose in that, so that you can make the get up and take the steps so that you become powerful, so you feel stronger. And just tell yourself, no, I'm strong and powerful. I'm going to do whatever it takes to own that and to have confidence in myself and not let anyone make me feel like I'm not, because your power is in you, is your voice, it's your thoughts, it's your ideas, it's your heart, your soul. You know, no one can take that away from you unless you give it to them. So don't give your power away. That is your power, okay? Oops. All right, and then your message from the universe is card number 37. So maybe the number 37 or 10 could be important for you. It says, clean up your mess. Clean up your mess. Did you leave a mess? Do you have like shoes and underwears and socks all over your room? Or did you leave crumbs all over the table? It's time to clean that up. Don't be a slob. I'm just kidding. So maybe there's a lot of messiness going on. You just got to clean up. Maybe you need to do some yard work or get the snow off, or clean your room, or do a little detox cleanup of your life, you know? Maybe take inventory, get rid of some things, donate, clean up, because a lot of times, like when we pile up a lot of messiness, it tends to affect our mentality. So maybe it's time to do some cleaning right now, which is not always fun, but if you turn on some music, put on some jams, listen to some podcasts, like time will fly by. Okay. All right. So clean up. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the peacock, and it's card number 46. So maybe 46 or the number 10 could be important for you guys. So the peacock is saying, let it shine. Peacock wants you to shine, Libra, okay? Like peacocks, like they like to show off their feathers, right? The males to get the females all riled up. So show them your goods, okay? If your mama gave it to you, don't be ashamed. Show off, like show who you are, let it shine, you know, play the part, put on that favorite outfit that you like, do your hair, do your makeup, or show off your muscles, whatever, if you're a guy. Like, don't be afraid to show yourself, okay? Don't hold back. And sometimes you don't need an audience. You don't need to do it for other people. So you could be literally at home with no one watching you, and you're just like, I want to look good, so I want to feel good about myself. You know, I don't need people to look at me. I just want to feel good for myself. So let yourself shine and don't hold back, okay? All right. And then your crystal is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. This is one I have and I really love. It's associated with the root chakra, a very grounding stone, protects you from EMFs, removes negative energy from the body and home, and encourages cooperation and optimism. It's a very good protective stone against like negativity or hate and all that stuff. And an affirmation associated with black tourmaline is, I am protected on all levels. I am protected on all levels. This is a good one for you guys because Libras tend to get a lot of hate. Aries as well. You tend to get a lot of haters, a lot of jealousy. And sometimes we need that extra protective layer. As a Libra rising, I know this, okay? A lot of people like to hate and bring us down, you know? So protect yourself, okay? All right, so what do we have for you guys? All right, Libras, we have the 10 of Swords and the Magician in reverse. Some of you could have Aries, Gemini, or Scorpio somewhere in your chart, okay? Or dealing maybe with one of those signs or another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So what's going on here? I feel like here that you are ending a difficult period, a difficult phase and period in your life is ending. And you know that you maybe have put time and attention and energy into things that were bringing you down. You're like, man, I was like giving this person a knife. I was like giving this person the gun to like bring me down. And it's like, I can't do that anymore. Things that were hurting you, or people, places, things that were messing with your head, playing mind games or tricks or making you feel bad about yourself. It's like you were allowing these things, and as soon as you stop playing the game, as soon as you stop entertaining it or you give that person power, it stops, it ends. But it was only continuing because you were agreeing to be a participant in the game. But I feel like that's ending. A period of feeling rock bottom, dealing with health issues, mental health issues, depression, sadness, paranoia, anxiety. That stuff is ending. You're putting an end to that. And I feel like you're closing out a really dark cycle in your life of, just feeling really, really down, of accepting lower than what you know, accepting stuff that you know is not good for you, accepting, you know, negative energy, people who make you feel negative or who don't really reciprocate, don't love you, don't appreciate you for who you are, yet you wanted these people so much, or you wanted their acceptance, that you allowed the treatment that they were giving to you, not knowing that it was depleting you, it was hurting you, it was draining you. But now you're learning to take that power away and not build these people up so much. Because I feel like a lot of times people, they take advantage of you because they know how much you value them. You put them up on a pedestal, or you make them feel so good about themselves, or like them being surrounded by you or with you is like an ego boost, right? And so they think they can, oh, I got Libra wrapped around my finger. So they use that and they run a mile, they run 8, 10, 20 miles because they know that you're going to be around, they're going to stick by their side. And they abuse this. They know you're powerful. They know you have such strong energy, magnetism, charisma, and they use this to their advantage instead of letting you evolve and grow and be the center stage and use it for your own life. So I feel like you're putting an end to that and no longer letting people bring you down or take your power away. You're like, no, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this. Like, I'm tired of always putting people first, and you know, the relationships and people that I involve myself in always taking me for granted, or thinking that I'm always going to be around, that I'm always going to be there. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm using my tools, my resources, my magic, my power for me. I'm tired of giving my power, giving my magic to other people, making them feel bigger than what they really are just because I love them, because I care about them so much, but they don't do the same for me. I think this is you learning to come back to yourself and realize you are magic, you are the prize, you are powerful, but you were giving a lot of that to other people, and that we're taking that and running with it and thinking that it was them, but no, it was you. You were the one that was giving them that power and that boost, that juice. And when you stop giving that energy to them, you start to see things change and your life start to change for the better. Okay, so if you've been going through a hard time, Libra, I feel like that's slowly going to be ending and you're going to be entering into a new cycle. Okay. As your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I love you. I love you. So this could be someone who's already in your life, someone who was in your life, or who's going to be coming into your life that's actually going to love you. Like, actually love you for you, not for your body, for your looks, for your status, for your money, for your opportunities or what you can do for them, but actually love you. Love you for your heart, for your soul. And I think for Libras, that tends to be kind of difficult, right? Because maybe sometimes people love you because of how much you love them, how sweet, caring you are with them, or how much you put them on a pedestal, or they love you because they think you're so good looking or attractive, but they don't take the time to get to know your heart, your soul. And a lot of times, sometimes people can confuse that, right? They think, oh, just because you're attractive or good looking, that love is so easy for you. No, because you got to filter through a lot of everything. You know, people who are just there for the surface level stuff, but not interested in going deeper. So it's a lot harder. You gotta sort through a lot of bad fishes, a lot more than you know, in other cases. Okay, all right. But someone here loves you, and I really believe that you're gonna find love, and someone who is gonna show you real love. As your advice from the angels, we have wedding. Beautiful. So marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a restatement to your well-founded faith and love's prayer. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So this is not like saying, oh, you are getting married right now. Maybe you are married, or maybe you are going to get married or go to a wedding. But I feel like this is like a union of love, a union of two souls, a union of real love and good intentions. And if you believe you will find it's possible, you will find that. And it doesn't, not everyone believes in marriage, not everyone wants to get married, but I think most people do want to find a partner to be with long-term, or a life partner. It doesn't mean you have to be married, but you can be so united that it almost feels like you're married. Let me know in the comments, do you guys believe in marriage? Do you want to get married, or do you think it's like an outdated thing? And why do you feel this way? I'd love to know your thoughts, because I know a lot of like millennials or younger millennials and Gen Zs now have a very different outlook on, you know, relationships and marriage versus, you know, everyone else. But let me know. I'm curious to know your thoughts, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments, and let me know what's going on with you, how December's going, the energies, and if you have any plans, okay? All right, so talk to you soon. Take care. All right, last but not least, my beautiful Scorpios. And it's funny, as I get to your sign, the clouds are starting to come over. It started raining today, and it was like the light was coming out for Virgos and Leos, and now it's like getting darker. More intimate time with me, or with you, I would say. All right, so last but not least, Scorpios, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Ooh, it's getting so dark, crazy. Okay, so as your first affirmation is I am in love. I am in love. Beautiful. So I know sometimes love is so scary and, you know, feels so far out there, like impossible. Like, when am I going to find love? Is it possible? Is someone ever going to love me genuinely? It feels like in this generation so hard. Like, people are so fake and phony, or everyone's superficial. It's hard to connect. But if you believe in love and you are a loving person, there's someone out there who is just like you. If you exist, if you know you're loving, you're sweet, and you want to experience that, there is someone out there in the world who feels the same way and who wants that. So let that be alone. You be the belief and the hope that you need. But some of you, maybe you are in love. Maybe you're already in love, or you know it's coming for you and you believe in it, or you really want it. And so practice saying that, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm not in love yet, but I know it's coming for me. And who my person is I'm gonna be crazy about, and they're gonna be crazy about me, and it's gonna be amazing. It's possible. And then your second affirmation is I have the courage to stand up for myself. I have the courage to stand up for myself. So please practice saying this as well. If you find it hard maybe to stick up for yourself, or speak up, or say your truth because you're scared, or you're afraid of consequences of what can happen, just be honest, be authentic as much as possible, and don't be afraid to speak from your heart and say what's on your mind, okay? Your message from the universe is card number 15. So maybe number 15 or number 6 could be significant for you. And it says, open your heart. Open your heart so you can let love in. And maybe that's been difficult for you. Maybe that's been scary, because once upon a time, maybe you did open your heart and you got hurt, or you didn't get appreciated, or you got rejected, or it wasn't reciprocated. And so now you're like scared to open that door again, because like, what if it happens again? What if they hurt me? What if I get disappointed? But what if you experience real love? What about that? What if you leave it closed, and then you're at the end of your life and you think, what if I would have opened it? What could have happened? Would you rather live your life, or think back and look back in your life and be like, man, I made a lot of mistakes, but at least I don't have to, at least I experienced? Or would you be like, man, what if I would have done that? What if? Would you rather have been like, oops, or what if? Wondering what if, right? So open your heart. Open your heart. It can be scary, but at least you'll learn and you'll experience. Don't be afraid to experience, because we block ourselves. We self-sabotage possibly good connections or relationships, or just experiences, by not opening up. It's scary. Trust me. I know it's really scary, but if you want to experience love, you got to put yourself out there. You got to be open to experience, even if you have to go through heartbreak and letdowns, but it should be worth the risk for you. Okay. All right. And then your animal spirit message is coming from the Wasp, and it's card number 64. So maybe 64 or number 10 could be important for you. And the Wasp wants to let you know that sometimes life stings. We know, Wasp, we know, but I guess the Wasp wants to remind you. Maybe you just got a bug bite, or a wasp got you, or maybe you hate wasp. Hopefully you're not allergic, but the Wasp wants you to know that life stings, and I think you guys know that very well. You're like, I know, I'm a stinger too, and that's just part of life, right? Like, it's not always going to be giggles and laughs and good things happening to us, but that's just part of life. We can't be afraid to experience. And just because, a bug stings us, bites us, it's gonna go away. It's gonna be, red and bumpy and hurt maybe for a little bit, but then it's gonna go away. We build resistance. We're strong. life stings, but it teaches us. It teaches us how to be strong, what to be aware of, how to go about things. And if we don't experience, if we don't put ourselves out there, we're going to live in fear and then not live life to the fullest. So life stings, but guess what? It stings for all of us. So you're not alone. We're all in this together. All right. And then your crystal is Garrett. Oh no, not Garrett, Garnet. Garrett. Maybe someone here has a name Garrett or dealing with a Garrett. Garnets, and it's associated with the heart chakra, relieves depression, chaos, and emotional trauma, aids magical and spiritual devotion, encourages courage, creativity, abundance, change, and awareness, helps enhance sexuality, devotion, understanding, trust, and honesty, and can bring emotional balance. And an affirmation associated with the garnet is, I love and create with trust and honesty. Beautiful. So maybe that's a crystal you guys can check out, take a look at. Maybe you will really like and enjoy. Okay. All right. So Scorpios, what do we have for you guys? Ooh, it's getting dark now. So we have the 8 of crystals in reverse and the 4 of cups. All right. So what do we have for you guys here? So Scorpios, it feels like you need like a pause. And maybe life has kind of felt very stagnant, maybe lately, or maybe right now, or moving forward. It feels like you kind of need a reset because where your life is at or what things are happening right now, you're not really content with it. You're not really fully satisfied. Like maybe there's nothing really bad happening or super terrible, but you're like, I don't know, like this is not working for me. What I've been doing or what I've been focusing on, I just feel like it's not working for me. I don't like this. I'm not really fulfilled. I'm not really happy. Maybe where you're at right now, where you live, you don't like, or the people you're surrounded by, you don't really resonate with, you don't like. Maybe you're not in the relationship you're in. You're like, I don't know if this is for me. Or the people you've been in communication with, been talking or been dating, you're like, it's not for me. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm not in the right place, or maybe you're not surrounded by the right people, places, things. So something has not been working for you and you're realizing that you need to shift gears, or something needs to change for you because you're not content, you're not happy. So it feels like you're not where you need to be, but maybe this is exactly what you need so that you can make the change and go to where you need to be. Because if not, you would never have that urge to make a change or get to another path if you were satisfied. So something is not working. Maybe you are taking a break from work, or you're going on vacay, or you're deciding to quit or move away from something, or you're not putting as much energy, effort into a person, place, or thing, or a job because it's not making you happy anymore. You're not fulfilled and you feel like you need something different in your life. You're going to be feeling maybe a lot of emotions or stagnant emotions that you know are like, I need to transmute this. I need to make a change because this is not making me happy. This is not fulfilling me. And keep in mind that at the end of the month, right, we have the nodes shifting. So the south node is going to be in Scorpio. You're going to be feeling this. And the north node, Taurus. So there's going to be a time where you're just like, man, like I got to do some shadow work. Or there's going to be a lot of healing, transformation, letting go. And it may feel uncomfortable, but this is necessary. But you also got to know when it's time to let these things go and like, okay, I got to make things happen now. I got to create a structure, a foundation for myself and figure out what I want now so that I can make that change and I'm not stuck here. Okay. Because maybe you've been feeling stuck, like things are not moving, things are not changing. So you got to change something. So you can get to a place where you're much happier, but don't stay where you're not happy. Don't stay where you're not fulfilled. Don't stay where you're not celebrated. Move, make that change. It's uncomfortable, but as soon as you're aware of it and you know that you're not happy, switch gears, make a plan for yourself. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to stay stagnant. Okay. I feel like things are going to be changing, but you got to be honest with yourself and take inventory that, all right, I'm not happy. What can I do to get me where I need to be or make some kind of change for myself? Because I'm the only one that has control or power over that. And if I'm not happy, I got to do something about it. Okay. All right. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you is, I feel heartache. I feel heartache. So someone here is in pain or feeling heartbroken or sad. Maybe they miss you, or maybe they're going through a rough time in their life, or they're dealing with some kind of obstacle, challenge, something in their life, and they miss you, or they're thinking about you. Or maybe this person is sad that they don't have you, or sad that you guys broke apart, or something's going on here where they're in pain and maybe they're dealing with it in silence, or like suffering in silence, and they're not talking to you about it, or you don't know that they're dealing with this, but they're not feeling really good not really good right now. Maybe you know this, or maybe it's like they did it to themselves, but I feel like this is someone who has a good heart. I think this person has a good heart, whether they did something bad to you or not. I think that it was never malicious or a bad intention. Maybe they're just like, they were in the heat of the moment, their feelings, but they're feeling bad about themselves, or feeling just pain and hurt right now. Okay, and maybe that's part of the reason why you're feeling this, because like you know you gotta move forward, and you can't stay stuck in that past energy anymore. Okay, and then your angel advice is about the child, or a child. Maybe you connecting to your inner child again, or maybe children being important in your life. Maybe you want a child, or you have children already in your life, or you work with children. So you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So I feel like your inner child really needs you at this time, and maybe other children in your life at this time as well. So reconnect to your own innocence and your own inner child, and to other children around you who maybe need you or want you in their life. So Scorpios, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. I'm sorry it's getting like so dark now. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, what's going on with you. Maybe you're kind of going through a rough time, and I'm sorry if you are, but we're all in this together. Trust me, life is not easy, it's hard. So let's be nice, let's encourage each other, let's lift each other up. You know, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but we're strong and we can do this. You know, we're all in this together, as they say, right? So let me know in the comments what's going on with you, what's going on in December, how you're feeling, the energies, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.